Hi there, it's Janice Thompson from JazzleDazzleCraft.co.uk. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator and I work in Scotland. And today I've come on to do the second card in the Artistry Blooms Glass in a Box set. So here we go. I'll just sit down and get on with it basically. Hope you're all well and I hope you're enjoying the kit. So for the in your box you will have, I don't remember if putting a full sheet or half a sheet of the shimmery white cardstock. It's a wee bit more expensive than the other cardstocks, but it's really worth it. It's so pretty and it's just got that wee shimmer in it. It also has a coating on it, so it's fantastic for watercolouring. That's not what we're doing today, but I just use it because of the wee sparkle. It just adds something different. Now, this is the card that I've used as my sample, but you'll notice this paper is in your box, but I stupidly didn't keep a piece for myself. I've used it on something else. So I've used this lighter one. Now these papers are from the Peony Rose suite, the Peony, whatever it's called, I don't remember what it's called. I'll just put that one up block. So that is just slightly lighter, but it's still grey and it still go with the grey ribbon. That was where I was coming from with that. So put these bits aside and just work on this first. So basically all I did was stamp the bouquet on here, and the bouquet is in two pieces. So I just used a ribbon bow to hide the join, so if I don't get my join particularly well, it doesn't matter, I've put a nice bow on. So I'll show you how I did that when I get there. So basically it's just ink up the big stamp, now the piece of paper is probably a little bit smaller than the actual bouquet, but that's fine. Oh, I didn't mean that, so I'm just going to have to go with the placement there. I didn't mean it to go down, but it did. And if it's smudged, I'll do it on the other side, but let's see how we go. It's okay, so we'll just go with that. Goodness, I just dropped out my hand. And then the stalks here with the bow. If you're okay, if you can manage to match that up, you probably don't need bows and ribbons because it has this tie bit around it, but lining it up won't be that easy. I'll just get it as close as, but when you put the ribbon over the top, if you miss a line it won't matter. This actually looks okay, doesn't it? You could leave it at that if you wanted to. That's quite nice. Now because this is a new memento pad, it's pretty juicy, so I'm going to let that dry. I'm going to, before I start colouring it in, so what we'll do is just, while we're waiting, we'll just make up the rest, the card base, and then we'll see. Seriously, my hair's falling out. It's too thick and it needs a good cut. So when I'm working, I keep bits of hair dropping on my projects. Not long now, 6th of August. And I'm going to ask her to romp it. I'm filming this on, I don't even know what day it is. I think it's the 23rd of July when I'm filming. Hope to get all these uploaded for you tonight. But I'm using an old phone, so it takes a wee bit longer to do its uploading. But right, I think if we just glue this on, that paper will absorb the extra ink. I had a wee break in filming there because the sun came out, so I popped out and had a wee cup of coffee sitting in the sun. That was nice. Whoops. I use wet glue just to give me that slip room. But just you use what adhesive works for you. Don't even like that at that. Popped on a card. The detailing in this stamp is so beautiful. That alone is fine. Now, I did this wee sort of shirt tab type with the hello, so I'll just get a scrap, a wee piece here of the shimmer white, and again just the hello or thank you. Will we do thank you this time? We'll do the thank you and do the same thing. Just getting that close to the edge and as straight as I can. That's nice. I just use my wee trimmer because it's quite accurate. Cut our bow. I'm just giving it as long as I can for the memento to be nice and dry. So I've used the shimmery silver ribbon that comes with the Peony Suite, and you should have enough in your box. Now what I did was, I'm using my Glitter Girls bow maker. I don't apologise for it because bows and me are not that grand. So I'm thinking I come round, how did it? You just go round twice. So you're going to put them over the top. Slide it up slightly. I mean, you make your bows however you make your bows. But this is what I do with these. I actually think I want a bit of a longer. Oh no, that'll be long enough, I'm sure. Yeah, it's going to be long enough. So, and then you just tie that really tightly and slide it off the pins. Just make sure the middle bit's kind of in the middle, and then just pull the underlayer out a bit, and then just tease it to the way you want it to be. Right, come out. That's it. And then trim. I did actually want that to be longer, and I've gone and cut. Well, we'll just have to go with what we've done. Just because I'm putting it over, I'm going to be putting it over there. Yeah, it'll be alright, because what I did was I cut another bit. And I put it underneath there. And then I just used my glue dots to get it placed where I want it. So pop that aside. So let's just do a wee quick colour in. Now again, you'll see I've just given it a nice gentle look by just colouring some of the bits. Obviously if you want to use brights, use brights. If you want to use subtle colours like I have, then use subtle colours. I'm just adding a bit of colour, that's all. I usually use the brush end. I'm just putting down some colour. So I'm just colouring in some leaves. But I'm not doing them all, I'm just introducing a bit of colour really. Obviously you can do yours, do you know, just take your time and colour in. You could watercolour, use your watercolour pencils, you can, you know, you can do whatever you want. So that's a bit of green in there, and then just going to have some, I know, some yellow flowers. Daisy's kind of a yellow colour. There's another daisy. I'm not really being too strict about whatever colour, just do it the way that you fancy. And some pink flowers. This is dark petal pink. And again, I'm not doing any specific colouring technique, just getting some colour down, that's my usual. So that, I think that's all the flowers that can, well, there's all these ones that look like little ones, of the kind of look like little wee poppies to me, but you decide, just take your time, relax into it. And some blue flowers. So this is dark seaside spray, so just I think I've used slightly stronger colours than I used the first time. But it doesn't matter. You know, it's just a wee spray of flowers there, so I'm just adding a bit of colour. I think that's enough. Just colour it up as much or as little as you want to. You see, it's very different to that one. Different colours I've chosen, but that's fine. And then I've got this card base here. And I've just glued this flat so that it will go through the post. Okay, so just again, or you could put it on dimensionals, but because I'm putting the ribbon on as well, I kind of decided to just glue it flat. Just roughly in the middle. And then I'm just taking my wee sentiment and I'm just going to pop it on there. Actually, I think I could cut that just a bit closer here actually. Looks like a wee shirt label or something. And if you don't like it, you can, you know, you can do a sentiment there, whatever. Sometimes just like to do something a bit different. Just butt it up against the layer there. And then the bow, which we've already kind of constructed, and I had glue dots somewhere, didn't I? I've got 2 rolls of glue dots on the go, and some days I look at my desk and I can't find any. one ruler jumping around, and I've got glue in my hand now. Right, I'm just going to get glue dots on here so that I can get this. Don't worry about how many glue dots you use, because you want it to stick where you want it. So we'll put that higher up there so that it hides, so nobody will know that there's a bow here already. And then, oops, insert this with glue dots. Glue dots are the answer to everything. They're so good and they stay stuck. So that I've used that just to fold that down there, and then I'll put another one there. Oops, oops, I've got one stuck to my finger, of course. Right, so slide that up, pop that. Just want to pull it out a wee bit more. And I would like these ones to come in a bit more, so I just pop a glue dot underneath there. You just arrange it to what looks okay to you. Where's the... and one under there. It will just hold it where you want it to be. I just want to hide the bit bow that was drawn, and there you go. There you have it. Oh no, you haven't. Want some wee thingies, where have I put them? Here we go. Let's see. Some pinky ones, where are they all? Put the yellow ones on this time. Just because they came to hand. I want to use some of the bigger ones just for a change. So, done. Another nice card, even if I say so myself. I like that. So there you go, I've given you a slightly different look with slightly different colour of paper and different colours on my flowers, but it's the same card, and thank you very much. So I'll see you in the next video. So that was project number 2, thank you very much, of Artistry Blooms. Thank you.